The property notarization has been completed as per your request. All assets under your name, including the newly received 50 million yuan relocation compensation, goes to your adopted daughter, Lin Xiaoye, after your passing. Zhang Jingguo, Zhang Jianjun, and Zhang Jianmin, your sons, have no Auntie, 50 million is a lot. You're leaving nothing for your sons? Do they know? Lawyer Zhang.
I lost my husband at 25. I raised 3 sons on my own. I'm old, and those sons can't take care of their mother. Since they don't want me, then I don't want them either.
Schufen.
Is your house really being demolished? Yeah, the notice has just arrived.
A 3-story building.
And it's right in the city center.
How much is it worth?
Grandma, how much?
50 million in compensation, transferred in days. These 3 sons of mine. The eldest is married, has a mortgage in the city. The second is at the age to get married. The youngest wants to change his car. This will help ease their burden. Xiaoya,
I heard you're not feeling well.
come stay with me. Silly child, you just graduated.
Besides, I have sons.
Why would I go stay with you?
Mom,
I may not be your biological child. If you hadn't adopted me
from the orphanage, I wouldn't be where I am today. I'll care for you in old age.
Xiaoya, I know you're dutiful.
Mom
wants to visit your 3 brothers' homes first. Focus on your work, don't worry about me. The house is about to be demolished, so I thought I'd stay at my 3 sons' places for a few days. It's been so many years, I've never stayed at any of my sons' homes.
The Zhang brothers.
Hello? Mom?
Zhang Jianmin.
Want to stay for a few days?
Yes, Mom misses you. I'm already at the station. Heading to your place now.
Mom, why are you coming at this time? What a hassle.
Big brother.
Second brother, do you think Mom's planning to stay for good?
How would I know? Should we?
Don't look, my space is cramped too.
Ugh, just my luck.
No idea if the eldest and his wife will even welcome me.
Mom, we've been waiting for you. Come on in. Mom, tired from the trip? Eat something.
Try the braised pork.
I cooked it for 2 hours.
Suifang, you really went all out.
It's no trouble. You're my mother-in-law.
The eldest really found the right wife. Suifang's such a good kid.
Come here.
Okay.
Hey, eldest.
What's going on? Weren't you against her coming over?
What do you know? Your mom has a 4,000 a month pension and a 3-story house. How long could she's nearing the end of the road. It will all be ours anyway. Tomorrow, I'll tell him to hand it all over. Then he can go wherever he wants, for all I care.
Wife, you're the smart one.
Humph. Mom, take a rest.
No, let me handle it.
Mom, we've considered getting a bigger house.
Yeah, it's time for a bigger place.
But we don't have much money right now. You've been working for years. You must have saved quite a lot.
I did save a lot. But it's all spent now.
Spent? You live in the countryside. What did you spend money on?
All that money was spent on you 3 families.
That's impossible.
You were the eldest. Back when you got married and bought your house. Paid 500,000 for down payment and bride price. Later, I spent 100,000 on renovations. Altogether, I spent over 600,000 just on your family.
Over 600,000? That's not right.
The second is old enough to marry now. I gave him 400,000 so he'd have money for a wedding. The third one's at an international school. Tuition costs 30,000 a year, all spent. There's barely anything left.
Isn't that 3-story house back home worth selling?
It can't be sold. It's built on collective village land, not commercial property. Suifang, you.
Stop pretending to be poor. Fooling me? I don't buy it. The old lady really has no money left.
My phone.
No money, no house,
Not a single penny.
and you just showed up here freeloading. Lin Xiufan, you've really got some nerve. Don't rush, listen to me first.
That house isn't for sale, but I'll have something soon.
Have what? You spent all your money on those 2 sons. Now you're broke and think of us?
Suifang, how can you say that? Let me tell you.
If you're broke, then get lost. I don't have time to deal with this. Shang Jianguo, get out here.
Big brother.
Mom. Maybe you should just leave.
You. You're kicking me out too. You.
Leave now.
Ah.
Everyone, look. This old woman has no money and thinks she can freeload at my place. No money, and you expect us to take care of you? Dream on. Go back home and wait to die. If you get sick, it has nothing to do with us. No money? Expect us to care for you? Go home and wait to die. If you die of sickness, it's not on us.
Mom, maybe you should just leave. Mom, Dad is gone.
Don't leave us.
Mom, we'll be good.
We'll take care of you when you're old.
25 years ago.
Don't worry, Mom's here. I swear no matter how hard it gets, I'll raise the 3 of you into adults. Even if I have to sell everything I own, I'll make sure you all grow up.
Now my kids are grown, and I've even helped the eldest start a family. 10 years ago, at Shuifang Manor, this was the dowry from Mom. From now on, we're one family.
Mom, don't worry. From now on, Jangwo and I will take good care of you.
Mom, just wait to enjoy life with your grandkids. I'll take care of you. Alright. But who would have thought he'd turn out like this? Forget it. The eldest's family isn't having it easy either, to be honest. As for Jianjun, the second one, it's about time for him to get married. Maybe I should visit him.
Hello, Mom?
Why are you calling me out of the blue? Jianjun, where are you?
I'm working overtime. Do you need something?
Working overtime on the weekend?
Yeah, I am.
The company's busy lately. Mom, I have to go. My boss is calling. Wait a second. This kid's been frail since childhood, and now he's working so hard. He better not overwork himself.
Mom, I don't feel well.
Don't worry. The village clinic can't treat your illness. Mom will take you to the county hospital. You've been weak since you were little. I won't let anything happen to you. Your brother's alone out there. I hope he's taking care of himself. I don't have many days left. I'll wash Jianjun's clothes for him. The 50 million demolition compensation will be in tomorrow. Perfect to give extra money to our second child. Let him find a partner, get married, buy a big house, and live without working overtime every day. Zhang Jianjun, outside the neighborhood. There's a celebration in our community today. The bride is beautiful, and the groom impressive. The wedding car will be here soon. Let's take a look.
Auntie, move aside quickly.
Oh no, the wedding car just hit someone. The groom's coming out.
You, old lady, aren't you supposed to move out of the way? You just messed up my wedding car. How unlucky is it?
I'm sorry. Son.
Mom. Mom Jianjun.
Why are you wearing the groom's suit? You. You're getting married today.
Mom,
Why would you hide such a big thing from me?
Zhang Jianjun, what's wrong? Why are you dawdling?
bumped into an auntie. It'll be resolved soon. Mom, please go. So many people are watching.
Son. You're getting married today. On such an important day, you're asking me to leave? I'm begging you, just go. Zhang Jianjun, the second son. The fact that I'm your mom. Is that so hard for you to acknowledge? You've been weak since you were young. The doctor said you were born weak and wouldn't live past 3. I sold everything to pay for your treatment and raised you. You grew up. You wanted to date but feared she'd dislike our poverty. I sent my 400,000 retirement savings. You said you couldn't handle car loan stress, so I scrimped and saved. Transferred pension for your car loan. You're getting married. Using the money I saved up my whole life to help you. Yet you won't even call me mom. Won't admit it.
Mom. Zhang Jianjun, she's your mom.
Me.
Didn't you say your mom ran off with some random guy 20 years ago? If I'd known about your mother-in-law, I wouldn't have married you.
I ran off with another man. You heartless second son. I lost my husband when I was 25, and I stayed because I didn't want you 3 kids to suffer.
I've spent my whole life as a...
In the end, you didn't inform me about your wedding. You denied me as your mother, claiming I ran off with a man. Mom.
Let me explain.
No, today you owe me an explanation. Apologize and tell your wife in front of everyone that I am your mother. I didn't run off with a man. I've been a widow 25 years and raised you 3 alone.
Fine, I apologize, Mom.
Third son, you're here too. Your second brother's getting married today, and he didn't even tell us.
Mom, actually.
I'm the best man.
Even the third son knew about it. I'm the only one kept in the dark. Just me.
Mom, how about?
Forget it.
You should just go back.
You 3. All think mom is embarrassing, not presentable, right? Is that it? None of you will acknowledge me, your country mom. Fine.
Enough. It's second brother's wedding, a joyful occasion, why ruin it?
You want answers? Alright, second brother's wedding. It's not just me who knows.
Big brother knows too, not just that.
He didn't invite you to his son's full moon celebration. Mom, face reality, you're from the country, you lack money or education.
What future can you provide for the kids?
Is it even worth telling you? Can't you stay in the countryside? How much longer will you cause a scene? Please leave us alone. Stop messing up our lives. Do you really have to humiliate all 3 of us?
I wish I didn't have a mom like you.
You all, me.
Oh no, she fainted.
Call 911, quick.
The patient isn't in serious condition. She suffered a bit of emotional shock. The fainting caused a mild concussion.
Follow-up treatment costs $20,000.
Who is paying the bill?
$20,000? That's a lot.
Hey, second brother. This mess is due to the wedding, remember? You should cover this.
Why should I? She's our mom, not just mine. Besides, didn't most of the money go to your eldest brother's side?
What are you looking at? I started working, don't have money. You 2 chip in first, I'll pay back later.
If you don't want to pay, just say so. Who'd believe you if you say you'll help later?
Stop arguing. Anyway, I have no money.
I'm not paying. Fine, then let's ignore her. Might as well cut ties with her.
What? You all want her dragging us down forever? Are we even going to live our lives at this rate?
Fine, let's cut ties then.
Mom, we know you're awake. Stop pretending. Don't blame us, we're struggling too. Just sign the disownment letter.
Listen, from now on, we go our separate ways. These 3 sons have nothing to do with you anymore. Sons I gave birth to.
After 10 tough months of pregnancy. These are the good sons I raised over 25 years of widowhood, sacrificing almost my entire life. Fine. I'll sign.
Heard everything. Are you human? You're right, Mom is a rural woman, she doesn't have a fancy education, and all her money was spent on you. But she's your real mother.
She lived as a widow for 25 years, scrimping and saving to raise the three of you. She paid for your education, bought you homes and cars.
You make 3,500 yuan a month.
Without Mom, in 10 years,
You wouldn't have a house in the city or a wife.
When you took Mom's 400,000 yuan, her savings, to pay your car loan, why didn't you mention cutting ties?
as for you, if Mom hadn't sold everything she could to pay your 30,000 a year tuition, you wouldn't have even finished school. How would you have landed such a decent job at a big company?
Do you know how Mom lived all these years? In winter, picking vegetable scraps, wearing a coat for 20 years. She didn't want to replace it. Every penny spent, she saved from her hard work. A woman from the countryside, raising 3 sons all on her own. But now she's old.
She's sick, lying on a hospital bed, and you 3 sons want to sever ties with her?
Fine, if you won't take care of her, I will. If you refuse to treat her, I'll handle it. If you won't support her, I will. I'm willing to care for Mom and see her through to the end.
Oh, you talk a good game. Then why don't you pay for the medical bills?
I will.
All right, then it's none of our business anymore. Let's go.
Shaya, I need to borrow money. My mom's in the hospital, and the medical bills are 20,000.
I only have a little over 10,000.
No problem. Your mom is like my mom. I'll cover the rest. Doctor, I'll go pay the bill right now. Please take care of my mom. Mom, don't worry.
You've still got me.
Focus on recovery. When better, I'll bring you to live with me.
Xiaoya.
Don't worry. My place is small, but there's a bed for you. I don't earn much, but food will be here for you. From now on, just us living together.
Afraid I'll be a burden or affect finding a partner in the future?
Mom, I never had biological parents. You took me from the orphanage and raised me, and if it's my partner. If someone isn't filial to you, how can they be a good person? I won't marry and will stay with you for life.
Xiaoya.
Oh Mom, don't cry, don't cry. You rest, I'll go pay the bill.
Alipay received 50 million yuan.
The 50 million yuan relocation compensation has been received.
Auntie, the prenuptial agreement is complete. It includes all assets as per your wishes. The 50 million yuan demolition compensation will go to adopted daughter Lin Xiaoye and 3 biological sons after death. Zhang Jianguo, Zhang Jianjun, Zhang Jianmin shall not object. Auntie, 50 million is a lot. Not leaving any to your sons? Do they know? Attorney Zhang.
I became a widow at 25. I raised 3 sons myself. I'm old and my 3 sons can't take care of their mom. Since they don't want me, then I won't want them either.
Finally, it's all settled.
Mom,
Mom, didn't we agree to cut ties? We live our own lives now. Don't go soft.
got it.
This is great, no need to take care of her or spend money. Life's gonna be so much easier now. Hey, Ergo.
What's up?
Jiangwo, your village was demolished, and your biggest house in the village earned you several million in compensation.
Buddy, I'm short on cash. Lend me some? What did you just say? My family got compensated for demolition.
I'm just saying. Why are you pretending? The whole village knows, don't you? 5 million from the relocation deal. Who told you that? Wait, my house got relocated? Seriously?
You too. Did you get the call too?
Yeah. Mom's house, worth millions, was taken down. Whoa, that's a fortune.
Did we just cut ties with Mom earlier?
Wait, that old lady has tens of millions now? The old hag hid it. What does that mean? Go ask her for the money.
Wait a second. We just cut ties with Mom, and she's still mad at us. There's no way she'll give us money right now. Then what do we do? Tens of millions. What's to fear?
If she won't give it to us, who else will? Here's the plan. Isn't her birthday soon? We'll throw her a big party.
Exactly. A grand one, something spectacular. Invite relatives and friends, apologize and seek her forgiveness. When she's happy, will she hand over the money? All of it?
No wonder Lin Xiaoye.
An adopted daughter eager for relocation money. An adopted daughter? Could she outdo us, her relatives? This 50 million must be ours. Oh, Zhang Wo.
That Zhang family relative, Zhang Duong, never attended. You're really going all out this time.
Mom's turning 55. Make it grand.
Their family got relocated.
The Zhang family relatives got several million compensation.
Once the money comes in, I'll upgrade to a big house, like a 200 square meter flat.
Please, I'm getting a sports car first.
A Porsche, fully paid, over $1 million. Then I'll travel, Europe, the US, Maldives. Mom's here. Quick, do your best.
Make sure she transfers all the money to us later.
Mom, you're here.
Please, have a seat.
Go on, call her grandma.
Grandma.
On his 100th day, you wouldn't call me grandma, but now you sure say it easily.
Come on, serve your mom some tea.
Mom, let me serve you tea.
I was wrong on your wedding day, blind and clueless. Don't hold it against me.
On your wedding day, they said I ran off with some man and even wished I'd die out there. And now, you're finally offering me tea.
Mom, that was all them, not me.
I'm your youngest son. You've always treated me the best since childhood.
How could I dislike you? What I said that day was out of anger. Mom, when splitting the money, give me a bigger share.
Why should you get more?
As eldest, I deserve the most.
You've been living well,
I had it the hardest growing.
My health's poor, and mom cares for me
so I should get more.
Why should it? This several million is mine. I'm the eldest, and I took on the most for mom. This money belongs to me.
Enough. Since you all want to know how this 50 million will be spent, I'll make it clear today in front of all the relatives.
I've decided.
50 million from relocation compensation will all go to my adopted daughter, Lin Xiaoye.
What?
I declare this 50 million relocation compensation will all go to my adopted daughter, Lin Xiaoye.
None of the 3 sons are allowed to object.
Impossible.
This can't be happening.
Mom, what are you saying? Stop joking.
Yeah, Mom. This joke isn't funny at all.
I'm not joking.
Are you crazy, old lady? 50 million in demolition compensation not given to 3 sons, but an outsider?
Mom, what are you talking about?
50 million in demolition compensation? I can't accept. Raising me was kindness enough. Taking care of you is my responsibility.
It's not about the money.
You've done much raising me, a blessing. Caring for you is my duty, not about money.
Xiaoye, you're a good child.
I've already made up my mind.
Mom, don't act impulsively.
I know what we did before wasn't right. You're upset, and I understand.
But no matter what,
You can't give money to an adopted daughter.
Exactly, Mom. She doesn't count. She's not your real child. We're the real family.
Aunt, 50 million is significant. You can't always trust people. Please, don't let yourself be fooled.
Mom,
All right. I know exactly what I'm doing. You don't need to talk me out of it. This is final.
Am I out of my mind? Who is this? Your grandson, the blood of the Zhang family. About to start elementary school.
How much is tuition for a bilingual
How much is a house in a good school district? As his grandmother, shouldn't you cover these expenses?
Mom, mortgage payments, car loans, school fees, expenses never end. Are you going to sit there and ignore the Zhang family's blood?
to take care of a stranger?
What's the Zhang family bloodline to me?
Mom, can you say that?
My last name isn't Zhang, it's Lin. You 3 have taken from me since childhood. Been a widow 25 years.
1 farming, working 3 jobs.
Begging people everywhere to.
I raised you all by.
I bought you houses, cars, rides. I've never wronged you. For the Zhang family, I've worked like a mule.
I've given every.
Isn't that enough? Zhang family chewed my bones, now want to suck my blood dry. But after I adopted Xiaoye, I specifically changed her surname. She took my surname, Lin. Starting today, I'm no longer the Zhang family's daughter-in-law, nor am I your mother anymore. I'm just Lin Xiufan, Xiaoye Lin's mother. This 50 million, none of you are getting a single cent.
All right, Mom, stop making a fuss. It's just a surname. Is it that important?
You gave birth to us because you wanted us to live well, right? Mom, don't take it the wrong way.
But you're practically 1 foot in the grave already.
Why hold on to so much money?
And besides, haven't we treated you well?
She came to my house, and I cook for her every day.
Make her ribs, fish, more.
Her clothes are dirty, and I wash them for her. She said her legs hurt, so I gave her a massage. As a daughter-in-law, haven't I done enough for her, Lin Xiaoshu?
Mom, there was a misunderstanding in our house, but it wasn't intentional.
How could we know you'd stand in front of our wedding car? We didn't hit you on purpose, and we took you to the hospital.
Mom, I've been good to you too. For your birthday, despite having no money, we pooled together to throw you a big party. So many relatives came.
So impressive.
Look how nice we've been to her, yet she takes the relocation money and gives nothing back. Isn't she afraid we'd be heartbroken?
That's enough.
You all. Twisting the truth. We're speaking facts. An outsider has no say here.
Get out of here.
Yeah, get out, get out.
Stop it right now.
All right, calm down, Auntie. What you did was too much. Third sister.
No matter how angry you,
Shouldn't give money to an outsider.
he's still your own son.
Blood is thicker than water. Girl, haven't your kids treated you well? Don't be foolish. Let me be blunt. When you're gone, it's your son who will take care of your final rites. If you give the money to your adopted daughter, who will look after you in your old age?
No matter how good an adoption.
Once she's married, will she still care for you? Taking care of the elderly and burying them. All right, since everyone has spoken, I'll lay everything out and let everyone here judge. Is it that I haven't done enough as a mother, or that these 3 sons are no good? Today, in front of all our relatives, I'll make everything clear, one by one.
Eldest son.
When you got married, you hadn't saved a single penny yourself. I took out my 20 years of funeral savings. 20,000 bride price, 300,000 down payment, 120,000 renovations. Total, 620,000.
It's all in the past now.
Why bring that up? And on your wedding day, your wife suddenly raised the bride price. To make sure your wedding went smoothly, I knelt at relatives' homes begging for money. When your child got sick, took an overnight bus to the city, spent 3 sleepless days and nights at the hospital, afraid to trouble your family. Slept 3 nights in the hospital hallway. What about you?
When your house was about to be
I came to stay with you briefly.
You made me sleep on the balcony. I cooked my whole life, but at your place, had 1 meal.
The next day, because I had no money, your wife kicked me out in front of the entire neighborhood and told me to go die early.
How could you?
That matter.
And you, the second son. You were sickly since you were a child. The doctor said you wouldn't live past 3. On rainy days, I carried you over miles of mountain roads to see a doctor. When you had a fever for 3 days and nights, I didn't sleep for 3 days and nights. You wanted a car, so I used my pension to buy it. Your girlfriend looked down on us for being poor, so I sold my gold ring. I bought gifts for you. You wanted to marry and asked for 400,000 yuan, I gave it. And you? You didn't even invite me to your wedding. You told your wife I ran off with another man 20 years ago. To you, I'm no different from a dead person.
Second son, you've gone too far.
Third, you're my most beloved youngest son. You were mischievous as a child, had poor grades, and I worried about your job prospects, so I sent you to an international school.
Over $3,000 a year.
I lived on scraps, unwilling to spend a penny. For 10 years, I didn't buy a single piece of clothing. You liked eating meat. Our family was poor. I hauled bricks, earning money for meat. My hands were covered in blisters. I fainted at the construction site several times.
The meat you ate was earned by me, hauling brick by brick.
Mom, you sacrificed a lot for me.
If you knew, how could you feel ashamed of me? Why hide things from me, like second brother's wedding? Even when I was lying in the hospital, you handed me that paper to sever ties and made me sign it. Sorry for making a fool of myself. These are my 3 good sons. To feed them, I worked my hands to the bone. Spent my life wearing hand-me-downs, turned gray at 40. When I got sick, I toughed it out.
Went to town, never spent money on a bus.
Walked miles back and forth.
Mom, it's true.
My hope was for you to live well, but what did you do? You were unfilial, and now you knock on pots after I'm gone. Does that help? Come back to life or what? This, care and burial, don't care for it. I hoped you'd have good lives. When I was alive, you didn't care. Now that I'm gone, banging bowls won't help. Should I come back to this kind of care in old age? I don't need it.
Mom. You're absolutely right. This is all on us. It's my fault.
Mom, we were wrong. I'm sorry.
Kneeling before you, begging to split the demolition money with me.
You always loved me most, Mom. Don't abandon me now. If you're mad, hit me, yell at me, do anything. But that 50 million.
You weren't chanting, Mom, it was 50 million. Apologizing now? Too late. I'm tired too. Xiaoya, let's go. Mom, take it slow.
Mom, don't go.
We're your real sons.
What about our eldest and second brothers? If Mom leaves, that 50 million is gone too.
Look at you, pathetic. Get up. You think he'll deny your inheritance? That house.
Legally, you have inheritance rights.
If you take it to court, he'll have to give you the money.
You're right about that. Go home to find him. Dad's portrait remains, and Qingming Festival's near. He'll return. That money. She can't refuse.
Hey, Shufin, you're back already?
Yeah, the house is about to be demolished, so I came back to pack up.
I heard a lot of people went to your place. You should go check it out.
What happened here? Old man.
Who did this?
Found it.
Old man.
Who did this?
Found it. Take a look.
Your dad's name is on this paper. It isn't related to him. Judge for yourselves. She's keeping it for herself.
You can't take everything for yourself. That won't work. This old lady's not giving us anything. What does she want us to do?
This old lady is keeping the demolition compensation under her husband's name and won't give us a cent. Taking it to her grave, huh?
This is outrageous.
Exactly. Why didn't Mom give it to you? You know why.
You all moved to the city years ago. Who's ever come back to see Mom? Who's called her? Who's asked how she's doing?
Mom's legs have hurt for years. On windy or rainy days, she barely walks. Have you cared? Now you're rushing for relocation money faster than anyone. Mom stayed at your place one day.
You made her sleep on the balcony and kicked her out.
Second brother, you didn't invite Mom to your wedding. Fine.
You hit her with the wedding car and blamed her.
For ruining lucky timing.
Weren't you who handed Mom a severance agreement?
Asked to sign it? How do you have the nerve to ask for money now?
Who would have thought they'd be so unfilial?
That's just too much.
What does demolition money have to do with this? It's rightfully ours, Dad's house, our inheritance. Mom, we don't want to go to extremes. Just hand it over, or we'll take you to court.
Xiofan, let it go. Give it to them.
Yeah, what they're doing isn't right, but even if we go to court, they'll still get a share of the house.
Who thought Shufin was ruthless, not giving her sons a share?
That's 50 million.
Can she spend it all alone?
Forget it. Take that thing out. Take that thing out already.
Mom. If you had taken the money out earlier, we wouldn't have made such a mess at home.
She got scared when we talked about suing her. Picking on the weak and fearing.
She has to cough it up and give the eldest in our family more. We've got stress.
I just got married and need 20 million.
I want 30 million.
Stop arguing. Mom, here you go.
Before your dad passed away, he made a will. I never brought it up, but today seems like the right time to show you. I, Zhang Dihao, after my passing, leave all my properties and family's savings to my wife, Lin Xiofan. I alone decide who gets what. As for my 3 sons, if they ever behave unfilially, they won't get a penny.
What? What does that? It means that after Dad passed away, this house belongs to Mom. When this house gets demolished, we won't get a single penny. Impossible. We're all Dad's sons. How could he do this?
How could he have made a will like this? Oh, I see now. This must be you two faking it to pocket the relocation money.
Yeah, that's it. That has to be it. Fake. Fake for sure. Lin Xiaofan, look at yourself. How biased are you?
To give money to adopted daughter.
You forged dad's will.
Forgery of a will is a crime punishable by jail.
They'll lock you up for 10 or 20.
Let's see what you'll do.
And you, Lin Xiaoye.
I'll tear it up. Let's see what you use to fake it.
Stop.
Stop it.
You are.
Daeho is my best brother. I've heard everything.
Xiaofan has been through a lot.
I'll stand up for you. 50 million demolition compensation goes to Lin.
Xiaofan, village chief.
Oh, now you remember to call me village chief.
Old man, did you see that? A grown son forgets his mother.
Mom. The village chief is right. The year dad passed, knelt by his bedside.
With my 2 younger brothers.
Swore to care for mom, but over the years, haven't treated her well.
Even if the will is real, you can't just leave me nothing. Mom, how could you be so heartless? Aren't you cutting off your son's future?
Enough, just shut up. Second brother, you were very ill as a child and took a lot of medicine. Without mom risking so much to treat you, you wouldn't be alive. Third brother, mom earned your tuition by carrying bricks and farming, saving every penny. Without her, you'd be working in the coal mines, illiterate and digging coal. As kids, we followed mom. Whenever she returned, she brought us good to eat.
Dad passed away early.
Mom raised us all by herself. Over the years, she's already done more than enough for us. Mom, I'm sorry.
Enough. What's the point of apologizing? If you had a conscience, you wouldn't have cut ties with your bedridden mother or smashed your father's photo to fight over demolition money. In Drangja village, we don't have ungrateful or disrespectful children like you. You don't deserve to stand before Xiaofan. You don't deserve to face your dad's photo, let alone take the demolition money. Get out! Get out! Get out!
Useless, making $3,000 a month. Fired too, now the family will starve.
I admit I'm not capable. What do you want from me?
What do I want? Ask for money. Call your mom. Ask her for money. It's been a month since we last went to the village to ask for money. She's your biological mom. She won't just stand by and watch you starve. Come on, call her.
Hello.
The number you dialed is currently unavailable.
Can't get through.
What do you mean?
I think mom blocked me.
Zhang Jinwo, you're a useless loser. Divorce, I want a divorce.
Such a failure. Earning 3,000 yuan a month, how can the family survive?
Divorce. The kid stays with me, no chance of a single cent.
Mom, I messed up the drawing again. I can't finish my homework. The teacher said I'm dumb. Who said? My Jangwo isn't dumb. Look at the sun, it's perfectly round. This little figure is me, it looks like me.
Really? It's true.
Listen, Mom will no matter what others say.
Our Jangwo.
You're the best kid. Whatever the future holds, I'll be here and never give up on you. You're great, Mom. When I grow up, I'll make money and buy you a— Alright, Mom's counting on—
Turns out, in this life, the one who loves me the most and will never give up on me is mom. Mom. I was wrong. I really was wrong.
Mom, we're leaving now. Your mom's great, so polite and educated. Way better than my mom.
Of course.
Wait, isn't this the gift I just gave?
What's going on? Mom probably thought it was trash, threw it out.
Accidentally? Milk, fruit, gift box, all thrown out? Ting ting, be honest. What's really going on?
The cheap stuff you gave? Family doesn't want it.
What? Then why did you marry me?
Why? You're the only one paying the 400,000 dowry. I'm pregnant. Tell your mom. Prepare 20 million, or no baby.
You're pregnant?
Carrying the Zhang family blood. If you want.
We've only been married for 3 days, and we didn't even sleep together before the wedding. Whose baby are you carrying? Jianjun, you seem confused. Li Tingding, return the 400,000 dowry.
The dowry's mine. Why give it back?
You lied about the marriage and with me carrying someone else's baby.
A scam? Got proof? The baby is yours. Don't accept it? Fine, take it to court. See who they believe. If you back down now and have your mom bring out 20 million, I might still consider having this child. Otherwise,
Get lost. I said, get lost.
these useless things you gave me, they're not good enough for our family. Why did I marry you? Isn't it just because you are willing to pay 400,000 for the dowry? What's that money for, Mom?
Save this for you to use for marriage someday.
Does getting married cost much?
Yeah, Mom's saving up for the bride price, so you can marry her in style. This is far from enough, but it's okay. Tomorrow, I'll go to town to do some brick hauling. My son, no one will ever look down on you.
Great job.
Here's your pay.
A young woman like you.
Supporting 3 kids isn't easy. I added an
Thanks, Foreman.
Jianjun. Mom saved 400,000 for you. Find yourself a nice girlfriend. Get married and bring her home. Mom's waiting to hold her grandchild. Once you've got a family and a steady life, Mom can finally be at ease.
Mom, how could I forget? This money came from you carrying bricks, one by one, and saving every penny. You worked so hard, hoping I'd start a family. But what about me? What have I done? What have I really done?
Second and third brother. What are you guys doing here?
Bro! What's wrong, bro?
I got divorced.
Don't even bring it up. That woman, Li Tingding, cheated on me. She got pregnant with someone else's child and married me.
Second bro, you're unlucky too.
What about you? Why are you here?
I got laid off. I just found out that the company wanted to fire me a year ago.
Mom begged people for help.
She saved my job, but I didn't know.
All these years, how much has Mom done for us? And what have we done?
Bro, do you think we can still make things right?
We have to try, don't we?
She's here.
Do you think Mom will forgive us? Who are you? Where's my mom?
Xiufin's not here. She left this for you.
Who are you? Why show this?
What exactly do you want? I'm just here to give you this.
What is this?
Xiufin said it's already signed. Take it back. Once something's done, there's no turning back.
Mom. You're really giving up on us?
Mom.
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry.
Mom, these flowers are blooming beautifully.
Yeah. From now on, there will be fresh flowers every day. I want to live for myself for once.